Alright, boys, I am back. Back for another fucking video. Who would have expected? And today, obviously you can hear the music in the background. I'm ranking all the Slipknot albums. I'm going to be doing it a bit better than I did with the Korn albums, because the Korn albums one, I went in depth, like every song was a bit too much of a fucking mess. I think I'm going to like show little snippets of a few songs with each album, kind of keep it a bit snappy, because that video in that stream was just a fucking mess. Because it was like an hour and a half of footage. They can't do that. So anyways, so obviously the first album, so people know it, it's pretty much it. Obviously, I think it's a good album, man. It still holds up. So obviously, there's great songs like Sick. Sick's a fucking awesome song. Eyeless is an awesome song as well. Wait and Bleed, of course. Surfacing, Spit It Out. The album starts so strong. The first 6 songs are just banger after banger. Good intro song, kind of just sets the vibes for the album. And then you obviously have Sick, Eyeless, Wait and Bleed, Surfacing, Spit It Out. Goes straight into it. It's fucking sick. And then Tattered and Torn, I'm not a big fan. It's an okay song. It's very average. Purity's another song. It's alright. It's alright. It's not that bad. Liberate's an alright song. With these other songs like Eeyore, Me Inside, Get This, Scissors, Only One, Deluded, No Life, they're all kind of average. I feel like it's the start of the album that really holds this album up. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like this album. I do. So you might be thinking, where am I going to rate this album? The first album goes in good. It goes in good. So I think we're going to start with that. First album in good. You all agree? I hope you do. So let's go to my favorite album. Yeah, I think that's no surprise. But hey, Iowa. I love this album. Best Slipknot album. No doubt. 515 is another intro song, which is not bad. Hey, Misty Maggot's on the right page of this album. Obviously, fucking awesome song. Banger. Probably my favorite. If I had to put a favorite Slipknot song, this would be very high up on the tier list. It would be like top 5. People Equals Shit is such a good song. Holy shit. New Abortion or Disaster Piece? Yeah, Disaster Piece is a great song too. New Abortion's good too. Actually, that's the thing. This is another thing. This album starts off so strong. People Equals Shit is just fuck. Especially hearing it live. Oh my god. Of course Mystic would be here. Exactly, Mystical Queen. Also, hope you're going well. The Shape is up there too, exactly. Was it a title? Yeah, of course, of course. Disaster Piece, obviously a good song as well. As Mystic Maggot said, Disaster Piece is a fucking great song too. And then My Plague's a standout song as well. You listen to My Plague. This is a standout song too. Everything Ends kind of drops a little bit. Like, it's still a good song, but I feel like it starts really well. Like, this album's very good at the start. Very good at the start with People Equal Shit, Disaster Piece, and My Plague. Then it goes down a little bit. Heretic Anthem's a great song though. Left Behind was probably one of the first Slipknot songs I ever heard, to be honest. Like, I ever remember hearing. Like, my dad, when I was born, 99, my dad constantly listened to Slipknot. This is the time where Slipknot became fucking huge. He's listening to it constantly. Doesn't listen to as much Slipknot anymore, but it's still one of those bands he still listens to the whole time. And I've seen with my dad a few times. That's the thing. I skipped over a song like Gently. Gently's not a bad song. It's alright. Relatable. Yeah, The Shape's a good song. I don't think it's as good as like Disaster Piece or People Equal Shit. Like, this album is like the first album where it starts so strong. It fucking kicks it into full gear. That's the thing. Like, The Shape's a good song. I'm Hated. I like I'm Hated as well. This is a good song as well. And then Skin Ticket. It's alright. I always thought it was kind of overrated. It's an alright song. Honestly, if I was to pick a weaker song out of this album, I think it would be Skin Ticket and like Gently. Those are like the 2 songs that are kind of weak. New Abortion's a good song. Love New Abortion. Great song. Metabolic. Another good song. Oh yeah, I'd say another weak song's Iowa. Like, funny. The song that's named after the album's kind of weak. So, you know what? Iowa. It goes at the top. It goes at the top. It's an S tier album. It really is. You know, there's 2 or 3 weak songs like, compared to the rest of the album. But yeah, it's an S tier album. It's as simple as that. So now you go from the first album Let's go from Iowa, like their best album, to Volume 3. Prelude was 3.0. I get it. It's the third album. That's why they named it 3.0. Haha, got it. But it's very average. I never listened to this. I've listened to it like twice. But the blister exists. That's a certified banger. It's a certified banger. And then from another banger, you go to another one. 3-0's a fucking awesome song. I love 3-0, man. That's the thing, you go from another... And then obviously, probably Slipknot's most well-known song. Duality, like... Let's be honest, it probably is. 400, nearly half a billion plays. Duality's still a great song. And the music video is fucking awesome. The song's great. And the Opium of the People, this song's good too. Oh fuck, I forgot about Duality. It's such a good song. And then a song I don't listen to, Circle. Which, I barely fucking remember the song. I know it's a very slow song. Alright. Alright, boys. Ready for a controversial take? Watch this. I'm not a big fan of Vermilion. I think it's okay. It's an okay song. But it's overrated. Let me say that. It's overrated. Like, man. Yeah, I can get why people like it, but... I don't feel much about the song. Yeah, Pulse of the Maggots. Misty Maggot said, good song. But that's the thing. Who can not like this song? Like, whoever likes Slipknot, who can't like this? Like, if you like Slipknot and you don't like this song, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's all I can say. And this is one of the first Slipknot songs I remember hearing as well. That's the thing, Vermilion Part 2, this is where my controversial opinion comes in. That's the thing. This Vermilion Part 2 is better than Part 1. Sure, it's a much slower song, but I think Part 2 is better. That's the thing. Volume 3, where would I put the album? Quickly guess where you think I'm going to put the album. Volume 3 is Subliminal Verses. Saga Begins. Oh yeah, that's a good song too, actually. Good song too. Yeah, it's a good parody. But yeah, Volume 3, where do you reckon? I'm not giving any hints to exactly where it's going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's in good tier. Mid or air? Ooh. You might be a bit confused why I put it up in good tier. I put it up in good tier. It's not as good as the first album. That's what I'm saying. It's obviously behind the first album. This is like low good tier. I was going to put it mid, but it's low good tier. Because of songs like this. That's the thing. You look at this album. You look at Volume 3. There's awesome songs like Duality, Before I Forget, Pulse of the Maggots, Blister Exists, 3-0. It's songs I fucking love. Go to the original album that was released in 2008. Jesus, that was 14 years ago. Holy fuck. Gematria. The Killing Name. Good song. Good song. That's the thing. Another album that starts off so strong. I love these first 5 songs on the album. Like, I think it's underrated. I'm in the minority with this album. I think it starts off strong. Obviously, Sulfur. This is a standout song. This is a standout song on the album. I love Sulfur. Obviously, I think everyone knows this song. Psychosocial. I guess, who doesn't? It's been memed. It's been played all the time. And I think most people regard it as a great song, actually. Because it fucking is. And it is like a top tier Slipknot song. But yeah, man, Psychosocial is a great song. Dead Memories is a good song. This is another good song. I think this is a good song as well. I'm sorry to be controversial. But I never liked this song. I don't think I ever will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like Slipknot, but I don't like this song. I like this album, but I think it's kind of minty. I don't think it's that bad, but it's kind of just like with these albums, there's a lot more good songs in the album to really justify it being like good album. But with All Up Is Gone, not really. I like XIX. I think it is a good song, actually. I kind of like this song. I think it's alright. The thing with this album, like, a song like this is great. AOV is fucking awesome. I love this song. But the thing with this album is I noticed that most of these songs are very similar to one another. AOV is a good song. Devil and I, of course, is a great song. And then Kill Pop. It's actually a slow Slipknot song I like. Believe it or not. Skeptic's a good song. I like the song Skeptic. I think it's great. Lech. It's alright. But I think that's the big problem with this album. Most of the songs are very similar. Oh yeah, this song is very average. Custard. This is a standout song for me. I think Custard is like the best song on the album. I fucking really like this song. Like, I think it's alright. But you might be asking, where does Volume 5, the grade chapter, go? Where does it go? Volume 5, you know what? I think it's just below All Hope Is Gone. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's an alright album. But I think All Hope Is Gone just has those few other songs that are fucking awesome, that really stand out compared to this album. I'd never liked this album. I think the only good song was like Unsainted. Oh, by the way, the recent single they released is good. I actually like their recent single. But even a song like this, I think it's very fucking average. Oh, would kill myself to save my soul, or whatever it is. I can't remember. I've listened to this song like 3 times. Nero Forte, this song's alright. I don't mind it. I remember when I listened to this album, this was probably the best song on the album, Nero Forte. Which I remember, when I first listened to it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? This song isn't bad. Which apparently Slipknot's working on a new album. I'm kind of excited for that. It sounds like it's ripping off the Doom album. It seems like it's ripping off like Rip and Tear. Like, yeah, I don't know. There was a bit of it. It kind of sounded like, I don't know. Maybe because Slipknot's in a very similar tuning to Mick Gordon playing those songs in the Doom soundtrack. But I don't know. It just sounds like it. These songs just don't do it for me. I'm being honest. It's true. Their new album's the worst album. Your chat is sensitive. I know. Tell me about it. It's pretty sad. But there we go. Peoples. But that is my list. Best is obviously Iowa. It is the best album. They've only got 6 studio released albums. And yeah, to say the least, their early shit's the best. The first 3 albums is their best work, to say the least.